Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Putri Ariani Lover. Terima kasih udah klik video ini. Jumpa lagi di Damblong Channel. Gimana kabar kalian hari ini? Mudah-mudahan sehat selalu lur ya. Tidak kurang sedikit apapun, selalu dalam lindungan Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Oke temanku, kita lanjut lagi mereaksi para luar negeri yang mereaksiin Putri Ariani lur. Tidak ketinggalan di video ini pun gua kasih tag bahasa Indonesia biar kita sama-sama paham dan mengerti apa yang dokumentari mereka tentang Putri Ariani. Jadi tanpa banyak basa-basi lagi, yuk kita gas ke videonya. Check it out. Okay.
Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today I am finally hearing the singer Putri Ariani for the very first time. I know her season of America's Got Talent is long over, but I have gotten so many requests to hear this young lady, so here we go.
I remember when we still you love your voice and your bright eyes. We together in this love. Promise we'll forever.
Oh my gosh.
And now you left me alone. 'Cause you'll find someone better. You went that way with her.
So beautiful. I did watch her an interview, I guess we'll say, like when she first came on stage and introduced herself, introduction maybe, to hear her speaking voice before she even started singing. So when she first started singing, I was a little surprised because her speaking voice sounded a bit higher to me. There so many incredible things happened here, but also her delivery just, it was so artistic. There was so much happening, and I feel like a big part of this performance for me that was so captivating is just how sucked in I was, because she just gave us so much. So we're going back. I think it was about here. I'll stop and start. Who knows what's gonna happen with this one? I know it's tricky when we've got like TV shows, so I might have to block the screen and all of that, but if I can, I'm gonna try and point out these little details. Here we go.
Be alone, 'cause you'll find someone better. You went that way with her. And one thing I know, you break my heart, break my hope, make me so down in a loneliness. You left me when I did.
So compared to her speaking voice, I feel like, yes, we're getting that gorgeous head voice here, but it's got so much space, like so much fullness and warmth, which, you know, when you think of the vocal tract, whether it's space in the mouth or space in the pharynx, like she's giving us added space, even though the sound itself, it sounds very small and intimate.
You left me when I did. Thought you were my best friend, being my prince, but I was so wrong. Oh baby, you changed your pain into the blue.
We got a gorgeous vibrato, and it was so gentle, and it fit so beautifully with this whole line. And I really appreciate how she's really singing to the end of the entire phrase. She's not cutting off, even though maybe it's just, I don't know. I think a lot of times it's words. Okay. When you're playing an instrument, you've got two things going on, because you're focused on, you know, the notes, whether it's keys or, you know, the chords that you're creating. And then you've got, you know, the vocal line. And so oftentimes as singers, it's really hard to not let the instrumentation and what you're having to do mechanically, you know, with your fingers, affect what you do with your voice. And so even though we're getting this really steady pulse in the piano, she is just soaring above that in the most beautiful legato way. And the contrast is stunning, but also the phrasing in particular, when she gets to the ends of phrases, even though it would be so easy to just drop off along with the piano and with the chords, she's really sustaining those lines.
You break my heart, break my heart, make me so down and loneliness.
I love how she was so full in mix and then backed off the pressure so that we got that gorgeous ethereal sound.
You break my heart, break my home, make me so down in a loneliness. You let me when I'm in love.
Oh, yes!
Do I fall in you?
Love that. It's so, after that gorgeous full ascending line, to then pull it in and just, I have goosebumps. Can't see, I don't know, maybe you can see the hair standing up. It's so gorgeous and so delicate. Ugh, I want to go back to the beginning of this because she brought in so much more air pressure. We got a lot more press in the chords, but she flipped into a mix in such a brilliant place because, again, she's not taking up so much weight that she's worried it's going to flip. And she did it low enough so that it still blended so beautifully with the rest of her voice and gave her permission to really go beyond that part in her range if she wanted to. And she went back into that slightly more chest dominant sound. I'm going to play that again just so you can hear those tiny little nuances. It's so faint. And whenever you're incorporating a little bit more of that head voice into your mix, what she's also doing is pressing to the point of straight tone. So it sounds like it blends even more with that chest voice.
Oh, luar biasa lur ya. Suara Putri Ariani memanglah sangat-sangat fenomenal sekali lur ya, membuat para rakyat luar negeri terpesona dan jatuh cinta dengan nada-nada suara dari Putri Ariani. Luar biasa banget. Kita harus bangga sebagai bangsa Indonesia yang bangsa dan satu bahasa dengan Putri Ariani, karena Putri Ariani secara tidak langsung membawa nama baik Indonesia di kancah musik internasional. Luar biasa banget. Pokoknya kita dukung terus Putri Ariani dulu lur, dan talenta-talenta Indonesia lainnya. Semoga sukses selalu. Oke, sekian reaction dari gue kali ini. Kurang lebih gue minta maaf. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.